Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Gibbon Travelogue. Today we are at Gujo Hachiman, a charming riverside town known for its crystal clear waterways and timeless small town atmosphere. In our last video, we visited the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Shirakawa-go. Here we stepped inside a traditional Gaso Zukuri farmhouse, enjoyed the street food, and took in the breathtaking panoramic view from the Shiroyama Teshukaku observation deck. Today, we continue our Nagoya road trip to another highlight, the charming castle town of Gujo Hachiman. Our day begins at the Fairfield by Marriott in Takayama, before a short 40-minute ride into the heart of town to visit the Miyagawa Morning Market. This is one of Japan's oldest morning markets with a history of over 600 years. Dating back to the Edo period, farmers from the Hida region would bring fresh produce down to the river banks to sell. Even today, it retains that authentic small town charm. We actually have a full video on Takayama Old Town and the Miyagawa Morning Market, so do check that out if you haven't already. After soaking in the morning atmosphere, we drive about 1 hour and 12 minutes south to Gujo Hachiman. Often called the town of water, Gujo Hachiman developed during the late 16th century as a castle town under the Endo clan. Thanks to its pristine rivers, mountain springs, and ingenious water channels, the town has long been sustained by crystal clear water flowing down the mountains. The atmosphere here is serene. Traditional wooden houses and gentle streams running beside stone pathways. It does feel like stepping back in time. One of the historical sites here is the former Senryu-kan, a domain school built in 1775 during the latter half of the Edo period. It served as an educational institution for the Gujo feudal domain, reflecting how seriously learning and Confucian scholarship were taken during that era. For lunch, we visit the very traditional Izumi Saka. The setting is intimate and old-world, perfecting matching the atmosphere of the town. A slow, comforting meal before continuing our exploration. Next, we head to Sogi Sui. Gujo Hachiman is blessed with abundant water. Mountain water, well water, rivers and springs, all seamlessly integrated into daily life. Sogi Sui is a spring drawn into traditional Mizubune basins, sometimes called water boats. For centuries, this water was used for drinking, household chores, and even sake brewing. Its origins trace back to the Muromachi period, where the renowned poet Ino Soji built a small hut here during the Bunmei era. He studied classical poetry under the local feudal lord and composed linked verses inspired by the scenery. Even today, despite modern plumbing, locals still use this spring water, especially for washing vegetables before winter pickling. It is a beautiful example of how tradition continues to flow through this town. We take a leisurely walk across Miyagase Bridge, overlooking the emerald waters of the Yoshida River. Did you know Gujo Hachiman is famous for plastic food replicas? At Sanpuru Kobo, Jillian and I joined a workshop to create our very own replica of our favourite sushi.
Yeah. So cute. Okay, go. Yeah.
It's surprisingly intricate work, shaping, colouring and glazing to make it look just like the real thing.
This is already. Got it. 자신. Tart. The tart as well. Nice. Okay.
Afterwards, we explore their in-house museum filled with nostalgic treasures like old Japanese albums and Hida posters from the 70s and 80s. A little time capsule of Showa era Japan.
Yeah. In the camera.
Transistor radio.
One, two, three. Okay.
Next, we explore the atmospheric Yanaka Lane. Yanaka Lane dates back to the Edo period, where Gujo Hachiman thrived as a castle town. Merchants and townspeople once lived along this very stretch, serving the samurai who resided near the castle above. At first glance, Yanaka Lane looks like a simple, narrow stone-paved street lined with traditional wooden houses. What makes this lane truly special is the water. Clear mountain water flows gently through shallow channels beside the houses. This is part of the town's century-old water system. The flowing water, wooden facades, and a sense of stillness makes Yanaka Lane unforgettable. Next, we move on to Igawa Lane, one of Gujo Hachiman's most charming and photogenic spots. This narrow path runs alongside a crystal clear canal where mountain spring water flows gently through the heart of the town.
Let's see coin. The coins are here.
The water is clear and we can see smooth stones at the bottom and brightly coloured koi fish gliding effortlessly against the current. This canal isn't decorative, it's functional. For generations, residents have relied on this water for daily life, washing vegetables, rinsing tools, and preparing food. Even today, locals treat the water with deep respect, maintaining its purity through a shared sense of responsibility. We then relax at Cafe Kokochi, a super cool cafe right beside the Yoshida River. Sitting there with coffee in hand, watching the water flow by.
Oh, this is a view.
Definitely one of our favorite travel moments. No visit to Gujo Hachiman is complete without climbing up the Hachiman Castle. The castle was first established in 1559 by Ando Morikazu. Over the centuries, different feudal lords expanded and fortified it, with stone walls dating back to the Tensho era in the 14th century. In 1933, during a time of economic hardship, the town mayor initiated a reconstruction project to create jobs and revive local pride. Master carpenter Mizutani Tobe led the rebuilding effort, modeling parts of the design after Okagi Castle. What stands today is one of Japan's oldest reconstructed wooden castle keeps, a symbol of resilience and hometown spirit. From the top, the view over the valley is absolutely stunning. After a day in Gujo Hachiman, we drive back to Nagoya. Okay, so we're heading back to Nagoya now. From this place, Gujo Hachiman, it will take us around 1 hour and 15 minutes to get back. Okay. Since it's Sunday, we attend Mass at the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul, also known locally as the Nagoya Catholic Cathedral. It was originally established in the late 19th century as Christianity gradually returned to Japan after centuries of prohibition. The current cathedral was rebuilt in 1962. Its modernist design, tall concrete facade and beautiful interior provide a quiet sanctuary amidst the city's bustle. After Mass, we check into 4 Points Flex by Sheraton Nagoya Station, our base for the next 4 days.
4 points.
Dinner tonight is at Bakuro Ichidai Nagoya West, and what a feast it is.
Hi, Jay. Okay.
A premium 5-type Hida beef nigiri platter.
yourself. Okay.
Lonely that the guy.
Hida beef here is just amazing. Look at this. This is sirloin.
Each bite melts in your mouth, the perfect ending to an incredible day.
冇得頂啊！
Gujo Hachiman surprised us with its flowing waters, poetic history, nostalgic charm, and incredible food. It is easily one of the most beautiful small towns in Gifu. And that's leg 3 of our Nagoya road trip. Okay, that's all folks. Hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to give us a like, leave a comment for us, and subscribe to Gibbon Travelogue. We'll see you in our next video where we explore the beautiful city of Nagoya.